One thing I can remember when I was little, I asked my sister, how old will I be in the year 2000? I used to always watch like science fiction. There was always this image in like the year 1999, 2000. Everything would be like really futuristic, and then we'd all be living in domes, and we'd all live silver suits, and food would come in pill form. We could even go on holiday to the moon like in Space 1999. And another thing that companies used to do, if they wanted to make something sound really cool, they'd always put the word 2000 on something. We even had Gateway 2000, Grecian 2000, Beyond 2000, Knight Rider 2000. And it's one of these shops back here, I can't remember which one. It was called Apollo 2000. It was dead futuristic and sold stuff like washing machines and refrigerators. On New Year's Eve 1999, I started drinking a little bit too early, if you know what I'm saying. Pretty much the only memory I've got of that day is watching Turner and Hooch on ITV at a friend's house. Have you ever watched Turner and Hooch at a friend's house on New Year's Eve drunk? And I ended up falling asleep by about 10 p.m. at night, and I missed out on all the activity that was going on, more fireworks than you've ever seen in your entire life. And I woke up the next day, the first day of the year 2000, and unfortunately there was no new domes had been built. I had to phone my parents to tell them that the Y2K bug hadn't happened and the world hadn't been destroyed. They didn't know for sure because they lived in a rough area called Nutton at the time, so they were glad to have the confirmation. It's the comment leaver section, and before each comment I'm going to show a notable film from the year 2000 for one reason or another. Before the first comment, here is Castaway, probably my favourite Tom Hanks film. I think it's one of those perfect films where puts you in that situation, you think, what would I do in that situation, and what was in that box? We'll never know. First comments. This one's from Rusty Buttplate. It's very ironic that I found your channel because I prefer British television and you're a NASCAR fan. The grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. Winky face. Well, I think with me, with liking American stuff, and I think Dave Gorman said this as well about liking American things. If you were born in the 70s and grew up in the 80s and you were from the UK, it was pretty hard not to be into American stuff. There's just so many great movies, loads of the TV channels had loads of American programs on, like Knight Rider and Manimal. But good point, well put. And second film from the 2000s, I nearly did second comment, I got excited. This here might be a controversial opinion, and occasionally I go across the grain just for the sake of it, but this is Ridley Scott's Gladiator, and I have tried numerous times to watch this film, and everybody loves it, but every time I've watched it, I've fell asleep. And fun fact, my sister once said to me, oh, you can't watch that film because it's too gory for you, and I think she said it unironically, but let's do another one of these. This is from Bryn Hughes. Absolute snake not showing the film. Get this comment quite a lot. Don't think people realise you can't just upload full films to YouTube. It's bad enough just showing a little tiny clip of it. The YouTube police try and gun me down for it. But ironically as well, as this pile of films suggests, nearly every film that we mention on this channel you can buy on eBay for like about £1. So I don't know why people don't just pay £1 for them. Speaking of films that cost £1, although it didn't cost me £1 at the time, I think it cost me 24 quid. This is Get Carter 2000. I like this film for lots of reasons. The first few that come to my head is when the new Warner Cinema opened in my local town centre, which opened in like 99-2000. One of the very first posters I ever saw in there was for Get Carter, the remake. It's got one of the most confusing car chases in cinema history, and I never will get sick of hearing an American saying the word Doreen.
Doreen.
And This one's from Maureen Greenback. Oh my god, can you make another vid and give me a shout out please, please? I have never had a shout out. Well, you're very lucky that your comment has landed on this random comment leaver section. And I always remember the very first few times I got a shout out, or when I phoned local radio stations and they said my name and I was like, oh, I'm on the radio. So I hope you enjoy the shout out, and I get a warm tingly feeling myself when that happens. So I hope I could be of good service to you. So Maureen Greenback, here's your shout out. And thanks to everybody for watching. Thanks for commenting. Hope everybody has a good week. Keep it locked.
Thanks for watching The Legends of Cherry Hill. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing.